All right, y'all. Purgatory Outdoors going live. This is my second live. If I'll let everybody see it or not. But this is going to be a shout out to everybody that's everybody's videos that I've seen on here that have helped me and helped me in my trapping, you know. Uh, let me turn Hannity down a little bit. All right. I've been watching trapping videos now for probably, I don't know, over a year. Every night. I mean, it's very rarely that I don't look at a trapping video in the evenings when I get home from work. And I've picked up a lot of things. The majority of it has probably been from Coon Creek Outdoors. So if you guys are looking to get into trapping, I highly recommend Coon Creek. If you watch his stuff from from when he first started till now, he's good. Trapper J Outdoors, of course. The Coon Creek and Trapper J, I feel, are the two rock stars of the YouTube trapping scene. All right. I picked up a lot of things too. Dustin Drews. If you guys check out Dustin Drews, as far as coyote and predator trapping, he is amazing. With 9-gauge wire, that man can do practically anything. He uses one of these. This is a earth anchor with it's a fin earth anchor, super stake. He does some amazing things. It looks like it's slow motion here, but I hope not. Jakey Crack. He's a good dude, man. You just got to check him out. He's up in Pennsylvania, and he's just a trapper. You know, he's the real thing. Who else here? Dave Canterbury. Of course, everybody knows Dave. He's got a lot of followers. He's got some really, really interesting videos on his channel. Knot tying, you name it. I mean, just some really interesting stuff. It would be good for you all to check it out. Let's see here. Work County Wild Boys. Yeah, I have to give them a shout out because they're from West Virginia, like myself, and a bunch of young kids looking at they're doing some trapping and they're doing well. Looks like they're doing well. So so subscribe to them. Edward Schneider. Now, it appears that he's in the Midwest, and he does a lot of coyote trapping. Now, if you want some off-the-wall kind of sets and stuff that produces for him in the Midwest, and it may produce in the East too. That's where I am. his channel and some of his videos might be helpful to you. Illegal outdoorsman. Illegal's a good cat, man. I talked to him a couple of times, just chatting back and forth. Haven't really talked to him, but he seems like a good cat. Uh, he's got some good videos on there. He's a character, but check him out. Illegal outdoorsman. Uh, N N as in Nancy, B as in Bravo. Out Wildman. NBA Wildman. Now, this cat shows you a couple different ways to do snares that I picked up, and I really, what he says makes sense, and they're really quick and easy to do. The snare locks he uses and whatnot. You can use your own snare lock, but what he says on his videos is very helpful. So check him out. That's NB Wildman. Um, Management Advantage. I can't remember. Oh, I know exactly what it was. Oh, okay. Making snares, snare making videos. If you want a really decent snare making video on everything from how long to cut, gear stops, um, gear stop placement, lock type, uh, snare lock type. Check him out. Management Advantage. Uh, Coyote snaring is, I think, would be the search you would do. But yeah, some very helpful information. The other one would be, of course, Coon Creek. I can't say enough about him. If you want to learn how to tan, how to trap coon, coyote, beaver, um, basically you name it. Coyote. He's got what is it? Skinning on everything. You got fleshing. You've got boarding. You've got tanning, and a lot of other stuff too. Um, he's just his channel is just amazing. So check him out. That's Coon Creek Outdoors. Check him out. And Trapper J. What can you say about Trapper J? He does lives almost every week, and it's awesome. Uh, you need to check him out. It's Trapper J Outdoors, or just Trapper J. You can do a search for him and find him real easy. Find his YouTube page real easy. He's a good cat. You can go in there and chat with him. He'll answer questions and whatnot while he's doing his lives. Uh, Usually, if he recognizes you, if he doesn't recognize you, he'd probably skip over you. But let's see what else. Dustin Drew, yeah, he does the snare supports. He's a genius at doing these things. Let me show you something he came up with, and I'm currently making, which are these snare supports. All right. Now this is about 21 inches, 21 to 24, somewhere around there. Now, your snare would go around, you loop it around here. You use your, I use a piece of tubing right here to hold my snare. It goes down through here, and you can link it into this loop right here. Okay, so your snare stays above ground, goes right here, drops down right here. Okay, and then from there you have an earth anchor. So this far down will be underground. Okay, and I have the pin super stake right here, and I have yet to put the retrieval cable on. You can see right there. I'm going to put them on. And you just, make enough from here to there to be able to retrieve it. But if you pound this into the ground, it's going to stand, and you got all this reach for to hang your snare. Amazing, and it's super rigid. This is 9-gauge wire, super rigid, and you can see how far up I went with a twist, and this all the way down. I don't think a coyote would do hardly any damage to this. Nothing that you couldn't straighten out and reuse. So, Dustin Drews, he's the man. Genius on bent and wire. What else I got going on? I don't know. I'm rebuilding a bunch of stuff. Shotgun, a Heritage Rough Rider. I'm currently dipping, and I can't seem to get the dip to stick to my cylinder. So I repainted it. I tried to dip it last night, and it didn't go well. They just faded away. I don't know what the deal was, but I repainted it tonight. I'm going to try to re-dip it tomorrow. Maybe the paint was too old or whatever. I don't know. That's some other research y'all have to do on hydro dipping. Jakey Crack. Jakey Crack, I don't know. He seems he's a good cat. He's in Pennsylvania, like I said, and he's outside. It seems like he's outside of Pittsburgh somewhere. Has a camp. It's very rural. He does a line, and he does several different farms he traps on. And not quite sure where he's at now. I haven't heard from him in a couple weeks, so keep an eye out for Jakey Crack. Jakeycrack Outdoors. Jakey Crack Outdoors. He's a character. He's a good cat though. Dave Canterbury, of course. Everybody knows Dave from the TV show and whatnot. But talk about some informational stuff. His knot tying and his just general knowledge of the outdoors. He has some trapping on his YouTube site as well. It's really good stuff. Apparently he went to some kind of training class or something. Check him out. I mean, there's some interesting and educational video on there. That's Dave Canterbury. Wirt County Outdoors. They're just hometown guys, man. Young kids. I'm talking like, I don't know, probably 12 to 16. They're out there doing their thing, doing videos on trapping and catching and whatnot. Check them out. Subscribe. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that like. They're good guys. So Edward Snyder. Edward Snyder is he does some different sets. He's in the Midwest, and some different sets he does. I mean, he does a dirt hole. The opening on that thing is this big, and he uses, I don't know, he might as well be using postal diggers. What he's doing. So, but he catches animals. He catches animals. It's a lot of flat ground. So guys from Ohio, Indiana, might be interested in him. You know, I can't remember exactly where he's from, but Midwest. You can tell by the landscape. Um, let's see. Illegal. Illegal outdoorsman. He's near Oklahoma. I can't remember exactly where he's from, but he's near Oklahoma. I know that. And he went up and saw Trapper Jay. Went. I don't know what the hell he was doing, Trapper Jay. I think muskrat trapping or something like that. It didn't end well for illegal. He was man down for real. So, but he's a good cat, and he knows a lot about the environment and uh, edibles. And I think it appears. Now I don't know. Illegal. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it appears that he's only been trapping for a short period of time, and he's learning the trade, and he's getting into it with his kids and everything, which is excellent. Uh, but he's a good cat to watch, and um, let's see the next guy, MB Wildman. MB Wildman. I don't know. I picked up some good tips on snare making from MB Wildman. He does them really quick. He does several at a time. Uh, what gauge wire to use, what type of lock to use, um, stuff like that. And he's a good cat. Check him out, MB Wildman. Management Advantage, another snare making video. Um, very good, very informative. If anybody's looking to make snares, I suggest those two, MB Wildman and Management Advantage. They'll teach you how to train the wire. Train to make a circular round loop instead of a teardrop shape. Very, very, very good educational videos. I'd check them both out if anybody's looking to get into the snaring. Um, and I'm down to the end of my list again. Coon Creek. Whatever you want to know about trapping, basically. The two rock stars, of course, are Coon Creek and Trapper Jay. And Trapper Jay will probably be live. Man, who knows? He went live last week on Wednesday. This week he didn't. He may go tomorrow. He may go Friday. Who knows? He pops up on there. Whenever. Have nothing on here. No chat. Nobody's listening to it. But I'm going to leave this on my channel. So if you want to go through and make a comment, I think there'll be an area to make a comment on this live video, because to be honest with you, my sound off of my phone is not good when I make videos. I don't know why, but My excuse is I'm new, and I don't know. We'll deal with it as we go. Um, there's much room for improvement. It'll come. We have at Purgatory Game Farms. We'll be filming trapping, a lot of trapping, and a lot of deer hunting, maybe some squirrel. Who knows? There's a lot of squirrel where I'm at. I love the squirrel. Love doing it. And I saw a video here not too long ago. I can't remember the name of the guy, but he made some kind of hillbilly scope mount video camera, and it looked pretty good to me. I might try it this year and maybe snipe some squirrels for y'all. We'll see. But this year I've got, thanks to Coon Creek, I think I'm going to try out this 17 caliber um, dispatch weapon. Said it doesn't have to be going that fast, so we're going to try it. I mean, this thing is anywhere from 1,000 to 1,200 feet per second. It's the Gamma Whisper, and I'm not trying to plug them. I'm not promoting them in any way, but that's what I had. So that's what I'm telling you. I'm going to try to use it, and if it doesn't work, then I'll go back to the M22. I've got, I don't know, probably 7.2s between the rifles and pistols. I know of at least 3 pistols I have in 22. 122 Magnum rifle. I've got a shit ton of 22s. I know that. I've got a couple of 308s, a couple 223s, a couple shotguns. I've got about at least 2 of everything. So my warning is don't try to break into my fucking house. Because I sleep with one right next to me. And it's not a 22. But let's go over these real quick. This is the earth anchor that I'm using. It's a Finn earth anchor. It's heavier than what I thought. It's molded, and I have a driver that actually has this bend in it, this bevel. So we're going to try that out, and I'll mention it in the trapping videos that I do this year if I get a chance to. But it's very heavy duty. Cost wise, I don't know. Youngsters may not be able to afford it, but if you get a dozen and work from there, I think that's what I did. I got a dozen of these, and I'll make. I think I did them for just the snare supports to hook to those. You can do your conduit. I think that's conduit with a little nut welded to it for a something to hook your cable to. Works good. That's what we have up there now. We have those, and trying to think of the other style earth anchor we have. It's not the Wolfang, it's something else, but something with the point. Can't remember the name of it, but they work okay. If you pull them out, they're going to bend, especially if you're in heavy clay. These, on the other hand, good luck in bending this. That's. There's no way you're going to bend this. And who was Coon Creek said use a 1/2 inch drill bit and weld a piece on there, make a T handle, clean out. So I'm gonna do that this year. I plan on using these. They're sturdy, and I don't think, as far as earth anchors go, I think that's probably the top of the line. I haven't seen anything that would be better. Put it that way. Yeah, still not seeing any live chat stuff. I've got a little bit of beer left. Now I'm out. Couldn't put my can in here. So Dustin Drews, Jakey Crack Outdoors, Dave Canterbury, Work County Outdoors, Edward Snyder, Illegal Outdoorsman, NB Wildman, Management Advantage for the snares, making snares and whatnot. Coon Creek Outdoors, and Trapper J, the two rock stars of the trapping YouTube and trapping. Those are the two guys, man. That's who you watch. That's, Coon Creek. I don't know where you're at, man, but come back, man. We need to hear something. He ain't been on in like 3 weeks. Trapper J just put something out yesterday, I think it was. We love his lives. Hopefully he'll do a live this weekend. I don't know. Let me grab a beer and we'll get a little bit more chat, and then we'll sign off. I ain't looking to stay on here all night. We're looking at 28 minutes right now. We'll be out of here in 30. Stand by. Okay. Just walking over to grab a cerveza. I was looking at another potential project I have, and that, you see this right here. All right. I'm not affiliated with them at all. If they want to contact me, so be it. But you see that piece of PVC right there I've been hanging on to since the beginning. Oh shit. Well, the end of the year. I think I picked that up in December sometime. And that is a 11-inch piece of PVC. And my intentions are to make more than one flushing beam out of that. So sometime, like I said, I got projects coming out of my ass. So I'm rebuilding a shotgun. I'm dipping a Heritage Rough Rider in camouflage, and I'm going to have these grips right here on that. So camouflage with orange grips. Maybe it'll look good, maybe it won't. It's going to have a gold trigger and a gold hammer. I'll show you all whenever I get it done. I'll put some pictures on. Just a bunch of little tinkering projects I'm doing. See, I'm still tinkering with an old bear bow. I always forget it. It's a brown bear. I'm doing it for a buddy of mine. It's more or less a wall hanger. He got it, and it had camouflage, green camouflage tape up and down, and underneath it's a beautiful looking wooden bow. It's a compound wooden bow. Of course, it's old as shit, and you'd probably never ever use it, but it is just underneath. It's immaculate. You know, just looking at it, you know, how can you throw something like that? I mean, you know, that's something you got to hang on to. That craftsmanship right there. That's all. You know, that's beautiful. You can't throw something like that out. And it's got of course it's got the bear in there, and that is it appears to be not copper. I don't know, maybe it is copper. Shit. Anyway, I know you can date them from that. Very nice looking bow, and I hate to see something like that just go to shit because it loses its value. Because hell, nobody's going to use that to hunt with. We're going to use something that shoots over 300 feet per second, and you're only flowing 45 pounds. That's what people are looking for. So, but that is a piece of historical archery equipment, and I've got a lot for myself too. I've got some Martin sights and everything that I have. I don't know why I bought it. It just seems like it shouldn't be gotten rid of because you gotta know where you came from. I guess kind of that sort of thing. What else? I don't know. We're getting into the 33-minute mark, and we're just kind of thinking, watching a little bit of political news. It just seems like there should be more noise going on. I don't know why. What else we got? Other projects around my house. This is just on my workbench, and it's a mess. It needs to be all cleared off. But I need to do landscaping stone all the way around the front of my house. I need to do finish my shed. I need to run electricity in my shed. Stuff. But at any rate, back to trapping. If you guys, seriously, this Dustin Drews, he has the ultimate snare support, I think is his video, and the ultimate snare support, he has two videos. One of them is very complex, and I suggest doing the latter one. Um, that's what I have over here. It's from Dustin Drews. Um, Edward Snyder. I'm gonna try some of those sets he did. They're outrageous, but I might do them like in the middle of a field somewhere, because they're so gigantic. I'm talking about like a dirt hole like this big around. I mean, they're just. He might as well be using a fence post auger to drill these holes. But who knows, man? Maybe it'll work. Uh, these coyotes that we're trying to trap, I missed. Who knows? I don't know how many I missed because yeah, I just don't know. It may have been fox, it may have been coyote. No way to tell. I did catch two bobcat, one small one and one a little bit larger. I think it weighed out to about 23, 24 pounds. So it was a pretty good sized bobcat. It was a rear foot catch on top of a ridge near gas road, gas line road. So I mean, and I don't have that much time to trap myself. My buddies can trap. The other partners in uh, Purgatory Game Farm, they have the opportunity to be out there and trap, but I don't think they have the motivation. Maybe they'll get it eventually, but we'll see. Um, yeah, uh, I'd like to do a lot of stuff out there, but it's just you know the motivation. I've got. I'm thinking 5 to 7 more years before I retire, and after that, it's game on, man. I'm hard hitting it uh, with deer trapping. I think anything I can do out there is going to be you know go. I'm just going to go hard the whole time. Um, we definitely have a diet problem out there. Yeah, when I see big dogs and then look and then small dogs, within a couple months, I know that we definitely have a problem. And our whole goal out there, I think, is to raise big deer, and we've been doing that fairly successfully. However, I think that we can do better if the coyotes aren't part of the equation. So that's that's my goal is to I don't know, get rid of some of the freaking coyotes. They're I just we just need to do it. Period. I mean, they're just going to keep invading. I need to get rid of them. So, any tips, tricks, whatever y'all think would help us is greatly appreciated. Um, illegal, what do you got for me, man? I don't know if you'll watch or not, but if you got anything, you know, put it in a comment. Oh yeah. Uh, everybody says this and everything, but hit that thumbs up and subscribe. Thumbs up. I always, this is only my first live or second live. I didn't publish my first one, but I may do this one. We'll see. Coon Creek and Trapper J. I can't mention enough about them. Uh, Good guys, both of them. Coon Creek, your stuff's amazing. Just amazing. Probably should have been an engineer somewhere, I'm assuming. But, save that for later. Let's see, it's getting to be about 11 o'clock here. So, I gotta shave this off. Got military tomorrow, so trim my beard. Sucks balls, but I do it. All right, guys. Good holler. We'll be talking to you, and I got nothing. Take care. Later.